Everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the reading for the lovely sign of Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, I know I do this blurb often, but I think it's really valuable. First off, if you identify as an Aquarius, so if people say, what sign are you? You say, I'm an Aquarian, then you have Aquarius in your sun sign. But to remember that in your chart when you were born, there were a lot of other placements. So you could have a completely different sign in your moon, which you may relate to, especially if you watch Aquarius readings and think, oh, they don't apply to me. Then it's possible your moon is in action, your rising, your Venus, whatever. If you're interested in exploring it further, Google natal chart or birth chart and ask for the free report if they have one. That way you can look at all the placements when you were born and what area of your life they affect. Especially if you say, for example, you want to find out about your working life, then you would find what planet was in your Saturn. If you were trying to explore something a little bit further, you might look into something like your Neptune or your one of those sort of more obscure planets. But whatever it is, go for it. Have a look. Some people say, can I do it without my date of birth? Yes, you can still get a fairly accurate reading without your birth or your time of birth, sorry. Your time of birth gives you access usually to your rising. So the rising or ascendant changes frequently every few hours. So that's the one that's a little bit harder to pin down. However, if you're really interested in having it done, go and look for a good astrologer because they will be able to help you identify where your rising or ascendant was when you were born. I think my understanding is they do it by your timeline. So interested in that, go for it. Now, before I go any further, please watch for scammers. They are all over the place at the moment. I am constantly deleting them from my pages. There are people who do readings themselves, but right off the back of mine. So they will contact people and write in their comments, especially if somebody seems like they're struggling a little bit, that they can do a reading for you. I used to think it was a little bit cheeky. Now I think it's really wrong. It's very ethically wrong to advertise on the back of somebody else. But what that says to me is if your ethics are that poor, then you're probably not going to be able to do a very, I don't want to say that because it sounds judgmental. Let's just say if you're writing on the back of someone else, you can't be pure of heart. So please be careful. I only advertise my readings here, and I say, you can contact me at theausiegoddess@gmail.com. The Aussie Goddess is all one word. There is no numbers, no other letters, no silly spellings. It's very straightforward at Gmail. So if you're looking for a reading, please do that. But if somebody's pushing, I've had people say people have been quite abusive when they've said no. The really funny part is I have a lot of family members on my page, so huge family. And sometimes they'll write to me and say, hey, Yvonne, somebody just offered me this reading, and then I can go and track it down and take it down. So they run a huge risk, but they don't get into trouble. So I guess at the end of the day, I have had people who paid money to have readings done thinking it was me, and they've been really disappointed and come back to me and got very upset. So not me. I do not advertise underneath your wording. I do not solicit you. I do not chase you. It's your decision. All right, let's see. So we're going to use the Green Witch Tarot for your reading. If you are interested in learning the tarot, I am offering membership now. I did set it up. I've probably put 4 or 5 videos up so far. You have to use the deluxe membership to get to the videos. So if you're interested in doing that, you can check out the join button underneath my page. Hopefully you don't. I've had a couple of people who've had trouble joining and I'm not quite sure why. So please chase that one up too if it's what you're interested in. I used to run classes all the time. I just get pushed for time now with all my own stuff. So I decided I'd do it online and keep the videos online for you to watch. All right, and I will take you through, I'll probably do some classes, I'll probably do on Zoom, and I'll probably do some one-to-ones if people want one-to-ones. I'm also offering free reading once a month and some other giveaways too, like cards and t-shirts. So if you're interested, go for it. All right. Let's see what's happening, Aquarius, in your world. Okay, we're starting off with the Four of Wands. Now, Four of Wands is an absolutely beautiful card. It's about putting a foundation down for the future. For me, it signifies commitment, marriage, vows, but it doesn't necessarily always have to be in your romantic life, but most times when I'm reading, it does come up that way. It is a bit about putting roots down for the future, I guess. Behind that, we have the Seven of Wands and the Chariot. You may be dealing with a Cancer here. Somebody wants to move forward with you. They want a new beginning with the Green Man coming through. We do have the Three of Wands, so they're very focused on the future, and we have the Sun. So very, very straightforward, nice reading straight up front. You've got somebody here who wants to build a future with you. They're probably going to ask for commitment there. I feel like everything that all those cards are quite positive. So this particular situation is going to make you very happy. Now, remember with the reading, sometimes because I'm reading general, I might be reading for a few hundred people. So this could have not happened yet. It could have recently happened, or it could be in process at the moment. But I feel like somebody is ready to ask for your hand in marriage, which makes me feel very excited because I have Aquarius in my Venus, which is my love life. All right, so let's see where we're going with that. All right, Two of Cups coming straight out. So you're obviously very mutually feeling this. Six of Pentacles, both of you want to invest in the future. We do have the Temperance, which gives a lovely sign of balance, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like somebody's coming towards you now, or will be coming towards you very, very shortly, probably within, we're looking at Swords Libra season, probably before Libra season here. This person definitely wants to talk to you about bringing something together here. Their timing's right. Somebody's really interested. They want to get you on the same page as them, which is absolutely beautiful. This person here, this is just gorgeous energy. This Two of Cups with the Six of Pentacles, because this person is ready to invest. They want to put the work into this. So very, very beautiful energy. All right, we have the High Priestess coming through with the Page of Pentacles smack bang in the middle. You could have a child. But they may be ready to have children. You even have the Lovers here. The Lovers and the Two of Cups. How very beautiful. I feel like this person is talking children. So if you're still wanting to have children, I think this person is interested in having a family with you. But I also feel sometimes with the Page of Pentacles, there's this energy of sort of wanting to build, put something together, pool resources, and grow. Your person could be a little bit younger than you. However, I'm not always so stuck on that. You've got Gemini, Taurus, Libra energy coming through here, and you have Sagittarius energy. It's just a beautiful reading. It has such nice energy. All right, so we have the Hanged Man coming through. Seven of Cups. Sort of makes me feel really like it's a dream come true. And look at that, you have the Ace of Pentacles right at the front of the reading. I got to say it's one of the most positive readings I've ever seen. So I'm going to give it a really good workout, but just want to go through here first. So there's commitment here on the horizon. Somebody here is not giving up on you. They want to invest, could be dealing with a Cancer, but they definitely want to move forward here. I feel like there's a brand new beginning coming here. Gemini, Pisces energy coming through. So I think everything is pretty much here on the table. This person is very focused on the future here. And with this card here, the Sun, I feel like it's going to be, yeah, look, see, they already see you as their partner or their wife. So you could be already living in a situation with somebody and waiting for them to, or, you know, deep in a relationship, and know that proposal is in the future. But it could also be that your person wants you to move in. They already see you as their partner, so to them it's sort of like a natural progression. This is beautiful with the Ace of Pentacles here. I do see a ring. I feel like your person is absolutely here, like 100% committed to you. I feel like they're rushing in here because they feel the time is right to ask for your hand in marriage. I feel like you really have here. This makes me feel really strongly that you really trust this person. I don't feel that you're in a relationship where you're going backwards and forwards with this. But you know what? At the end of the day, there still seems to be this element of, sort of waiting, biding your time, but being ready to grow. So I feel like that's one of the best readings I've ever done. Just really all positive, nothing negative at all. Probably the only thing that I would see is sort of, holding you back would be that hanged man. Maybe you're sort of not quite ready to say yes, or your person's not quite ready to propose, but it's definitely there. It's on the cards and ready to go forward. How beautiful. Do I think this is a new person? That's what I was going to check out for you. Is this a new person or is this somebody you've had around for a while? All right, so I have the Five of Wands with the Witch, the Magician. Like at the end of the day, the magician will always say to me that you've been manifesting, and then you've got the Seven of Pentacles. So out of 4 cards, we have 2 cards that show me you've been manifesting something here. The Five of Wands, I feel like could be that this is somebody you already know or somebody you've already had a connection with that Five of Wands. But the Knight of Wands is at the end. So this person is definitely moving towards you in terms of getting something up and going here. Seven of Cups. Yep, Page of Cups. Oh, and then the Ace of Pentacles again. I feel like even if this is somebody you already know or somebody you haven't quite met yet or got on the same page as, doesn't really matter. I feel like it's like this particular romance for me is very much ready to move forward. And I don't think anybody's rushing here. It doesn't certainly feel like there's a rush with the pages here. It makes me feel like your person is ready to grow with you. But this says to me that you've been manifesting, like you have been waiting for something to come your way. So you may already be in a commitment with this person, but waiting for them to pop the question. Really interesting. You had the star on the bottom there, which that's the card of Aquarius. So whatever is happening here is happening. All right. All right, let's just have a look at an oracle card. See what comes up here. Aquarius, the card Y has come out first. So I'm going to keep that, but I'm going to get another card to read with it. Maybe because that's a strange sort of... Nope. Sometimes they fuss so much. All right, then chaos and conflict and why. All right, let's have a look at why they've come out with that card. I want to do the 33 card first because one's 33 and one's 31. So 4 and 6, 10. Okay. Disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of order before chaos before order. It says stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. So maybe some of you haven't met your person yet. The incessant need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? I wonder then if this is the case, whether you felt this relationship couldn't move forward. Might be worthwhile watching the What's Cracking reading today. You know, sometimes we meet people and personal experience. You know, your person may be still struggling with a past relationship or not be able to commit to you because they're still working through a past relationship. And I'm wondering if this is why this card's come up, because we also have the card of why. And it's about motives, driving, intention. And under the relationship, it says we don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you're being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. Now, I know in a reading I did, like in the last few days, I talked about being, if somebody wants to have a relationship with you and it hasn't worked previously, being able to let go of that, being able to let it go. And sort of having those deep, intense conversations with your person if you are not feeling trustworthy or you're not feeling right in the relationship. It's no good waiting and sort of feeling things later down the track and thinking, I should have asked that person while we were there. So I'm wondering if that's why it's coming up. Maybe for some of you here, this isn't as straightforward as it looks. Maybe there is a little bit of work to do to let go of the past. But highly recommend you talk about it. And at the risk, I have people say to me, oh, I don't want to say that, he might not like it. And, well, so what? It's not going to change your relationship sitting back and not talking about things. So always talk about things regardless. And ask the questions, is this where we're going now? Are you over your ex? Are you ready to move forward? That type of thing. And I think that will clear the air for you. All right. Thanks, Aquarius.